Long ago in Ulster's land, where green hills kiss the sky, there lived a boy named Sétanta, with a bright and watchful eye. He dwelt beside his mother, Dechtar wise and fair, and all could see a fire of fate already burning there. One day he heard the household speak of Emain Hall, where King Conchobar, his uncle, held the greatest court of all. The sons of kings and nobles there would hurl and fight and train, and Sétanta's heart rose quick to hear the glory in each name. They play at games and feats of arms, and I must go, said he, to stand among those noble boys and prove what's meant to be. For even then the spark in him would never rest or stay, and once he heard of Emond's Field, his thoughts had flown that way. His mother said, "You are too young and far the road must be. You'll go when proper men can guard and carry you safely." But Sétanta stood bold-hearted, with a will that would not bend, and before the day was over he had slipped beyond the glen. Alone he made for Emain's Hall, swift foot on the way, with courage for a travelling cloak and no mind to delay. At last he saw the playing field where noble boys did stand, with hurleys flashing in the sun and skill in every hand. He never asked their leave at all, nor waited to be known. He ran straight in among their sport as if the place his own. He struck and drove the ball so well he shamed them in the game, and all the boys grew wild with rage to see his sudden fame. Then full a man their leader spoke, with anger in his cry, "No right have you to join our game unasked nor passing by. No leave you sought, no pledge you gave beneath our guarding hand." So all the boys rushed in at once to strike at his command. With sticks and balls and sharpened darts they came at him in rage, but Sétanta stood his ground alone, though but a child in age. He turned their blows and cast them down, he scattered them in might, till none could stand before the boy who mastered them in fight. The noise was heard by those within, and Fergus came with speed. He brought the boy before the king to answer for the deed. "Now tell me, lad, from whom you come, and what your name may be." "I'm Sétanta, son of Sultan and Dechtar," said he. Then Conchobar, his uncle, rose and welcomed him with pride. "My sister's son stands here at last, come take your place beside." The boys were told to grant him peace and keep him in their care, to guard him as their equal now and treat him as one there. But Sétanta would not yield so fast, nor simply take their grace. "For as I stand beneath your guard, you too must take your place. Come under mine as I did yours, let equal bonds be sworn." And so they bowed before the boy, though he was newly born. So even then, in youthful days, before his fame was won, he sought not just to stand with them, but stand above as one. Not merely take a place among the warriors of the land, but be the shield they'd look toward, the strength at their command. Soon Culann, smith of great renown, prepared a noble feast for Conchobar and Ulster's men, with plenty laid at least. The king then called to Sétanta, "Come ride along with me." But still the boy remained at play, unwilling yet to flee. "I cannot leave the game just now, but follow I will still. I'll track your chariots to the hall, by speed and by my skill." So Conchobar rode on ahead with all his gathered band, and left the boy to find his way alone across the land. At Culann's hall the feast began, with laughter, drink and cheer. Then Culann asked the king at once, "Will others follow here? For I must know before the night, before the gates are closed. A hound I keep, both fierce and vast, no stranger is it disposed." "No others come," the king replied, the promise slipped his mind. For he had quite forgotten now the boy he left behind. So Culann loosed the savage beast to guard his lands and store, a hound so great and terrible as none had seen before. At last the boy came swift and sure along the darkened way, but Culann's hound had heard him come and would not let him stay. It burst upon him, teeth like blades, with fury wild and grim. A beast that none could stand against now turned its wrath on him. No spear had he nor shield in hand, but only stick and ball. Yet quick as thought he struck it forth before the beast could maul. The iron strike drove deep and true, straight down the hound's wide throat, and felled the monstrous guardian there with one unerring note. Within the hall the noise arose, the clash, the cry, the sound, and Conchobar recalled at once the boy not yet been found. "My sister's son," the king cried out, "sure he is slain this night." And all rushed forth in sudden dread to see the filthy sin. But there they found the boy still whole, unbroken where he stood, and joy replaced their rising fear as fast as ever could. No harm had come to Sétanta there, though all had thought him slain, and gladness filled the gathered men like sunshine after rain. Yet Culann wept beside the hound that lifeless on the ground, for this was more than beast to me, my wealth and guard and bound. It kept my home, my herds, my store, all safe by night and day. Without it now I stand undone, all ruin on my way. Then Sétanta spoke with steady voice, though young in years was he. "I know the loss that I have wrought, though forced it came to be. If such a hound be found again, I'll raise it strong and true, and train it well to guard your lands as this one used to do. Until that day I'll stand myself in place of what is gone. I'll guard your house and cattle here from dusk of night till dawn." The gathered men were struck with awe to hear the promise made, for none had seen such honor yet in one so young displayed. Then Cathbad spoke,
the Druid wise no finer price could stand. For he has taken on the role that guarded this man's land. From this day forth, no Sétanta shall a people call you now, but Cú Chulainn, the Hound of Culann, by sacred word and vow. The boy said I would keep my name, yet Cabot shook his head. For far and wide that name shall ring when all your deeds are spread. So Sétanta bowed and took the name that the Druid had proclaimed. And thus the Hound of Ulster, Cú Chulainn, there was named.